Did it work? It worked? Wait.
Hold on, was it?
Wait, why am I alone?
He's not here.
Rehitra. He took his men to the ship. They're inside now.
How do you know all this?
Well, I heard him talking to them. To you.
Didn't he notice I wasn't responding?
Yes, he did. He said he'd be back.
Right, well, thankfully I am responsive now.
He expected me to wait here. He's sorely mistaken.
Right. Condor. Is that the condor?
It's impressive.
The Condor?
Yes.
It looked majestic in the
Oh
pictures.
my god.
In real life, too. I think I know where Rehitra is.
It's to be expected that we'll lose communications as soon as you enter the cargo bay.
Yeah.
So many tons of steel.
This is massive.
You'll have to establish a connection using one
That's
of
what
the
she said.
devices on the ship. I'm sure you'll find one in the command bridge.
Later, Astrogator. I want to get to Rehitra first.
Yeah, we need to get to him
Good
first.
chance you'll be there too.
Yeah.
All the more reason for me to find him quickly. Ah. So that's their marvel of military technology. Rehitra wastes no time.
Is it attacking already?
For now, he's only released the Cyclops, as they call it.
The hell is he thinking?
It's floating majestically, 3 meters above the ground.
Ah. What does it look like? Must admit that I haven't seen any pictures of the Cyclops.
It's big. Bigger than a transporter.
Mm-hmm.
Its launchers are hidden for now. But for some reason, it gives off such an unsettling impression.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Does it make any sounds?
No. It's big and quiet.
Well, if only we could get hold of... There's one more thing, Yasta.
Oops, blueprints, yeah.
Important. I'll be able to confirm it in a while, but so far everything indicates
What is it, Astrogator?
headquarters were right about the Invincible. It's actually flying here. If I'm reading the message correctly, they'll be here in a few days. They're looking for the missing Condor,
Of course they are.
and they have no idea of the danger.
Everything makes sense now. They were coming to rescue their people from the very beginning. Not to gain some imaginary advantage over us.
One doesn't exclude the other.
True, but...
Turns out it's mostly about the Condor.
Wait, where am I supposed to go? I'm not going inside the condor. I am, right? I don't want to go towards that thing. This looks kind of... Is it open? It's open, right? Yeah, let's go inside. Alright. Hopefully they won't shoot me on sight, because I'm not Alliance, so...
I'm entering the cargo hold. Wish me luck, Astrogator.
Good luck, Yasna.
Ew. Look at that small little door. Ooh. Okay then. Scary. Hello, where'd you go? Oh, so many dead. I'm gonna call you Ro from now on. Ro, where did you go? How do I get to the bridge? Is it this way? I think so, right? It's making a lot of noises. Hello? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Oh, there we go. Oh, I don't like this place.
After all. In vain. The elevator won't start without a card. I can't
Oh, you're
get
gonna-
mine, so...
Hey, Are you sure you can't help me somehow?
What are you muttering? I can't hear you clearly.
Rahitra, come on, don't be silly.
Over and out.
Rahitra. Ugh.
What a piece of shit! 670 hours in Helldivers? Pfft, that's fine. You could do way worse. Okay, do I need to find like a body with a card or something? Hey, why is he being such a meanie? Huh? He could have helped me. We could have helped each other. I don't know why he has to, make things difficult. Like, right now we're in this together, are we not?
It's a one-way trip.
It sure is, but that's fine. Yeah, let's just, hum a little bit in. Exactly, you're doing your part for democracy. 07 indeed. Okay, so we got some bad intel from our superiors and... Oh, come on. Don't stop now. I guess we're climbing. We've been through a lot. They have a lot of firepower here. Look at these drones. Well, I don't call them drones. I don't know what to call them though. Ah, a dead person. Do you have a card? No? Okay, great. I just want to take a look around here. I don't think we're gonna find anything. This thing is massive. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, did this one have a card?
Like it or not, I'm coming to you, Rahitra.
I mean, why is he suddenly being mean? Why is he... We're in this together, honestly.
Okay, not quite at the bridge yet.
Oh, lag.
Closer, much closer, Rahitra.
An active elevator, great. Haha, so funny. Ro. Can you like... Yes, great. Why are you being stubborn, huh? Where did I get this card from? Where did I get this card from?
Oh, bollocks. What is with all these security measures? Maybe I should ask him. On the intercom.
Wait, medical?
It must be the medical wing. Surprisingly, everything's still running. Was Rahitra here?
I mean, it could have been here, right? What's this? Through skull into neural stimulator, commonly known as the grave tapper. That sounds horrible. Function: registering the last conscious records of an already dead brain. Method: sending electrical impulses through those nerve fibers which in the terminal state formed a functional entirety. One should proceed along the lines of the following scheme. Use TIS to cleanse the skin on a deceased forehead. Attach 6 flat electrodes with elastic tape to areas labeled in the scheme. Set dials in the apparatus according to the provided values and activate TIS by pushing the start button. Take on headphones and headphones attached to the apparatus. Observe the last records of the deceased's brain. Attention, the foregoing manual should be applied only in the case of a recently deceased or a deceased in an early stage of decay. The results of this examination are deemed uncertain and potentially unethical. Yeah. Maybe I should have talked to him first before going in here, but just sneaking around on my own. This. What's this? Reapplication for permission to develop private projects. I hereby submit the second request for permission to proceed with the development of the reading devices I tentatively named Uptone and Lectone. I would like to challenge the opinions of the higher-up engineers who claim that my concepts were mere fantasies and a collection of ideas lacking real functionality. I have created a prototype of the Uptone as evidence of its feasibility. I wish to reiterate the foundations of my concepts. I firmly believe that the bold visions of the fantasy writer working under the pseudonym Lem can be executed. The entirety of cosmic knowledge will no longer be preserved on material of natural origin. Books will take the form of crystals inscribed with their content. These crystals can be read using the aforementioned Uptone. I am designing it to resemble a book, but with only a singular page between the covers. A single touch will be sufficient to turn the page. Its advantages: this will be a faithful simulation of the reading experience and a remarkable space-saving solution in our libraries. This will significantly expand our knowledge storage capabilities, thereby giving us a competitive edge in the interplanetary arena. Note, for the presentation's purposes, I will include the content of a story in honor of the Invincible within the Uptone. The second concept verified by me is a reader with an audio playback function. It may be dedicated to those who are at the helm of ships and wish to pass through travel time, broadening their horizons through literature. Consequently, I do not rule out the possibility of presenting the story in an audio format. In summary, I kindly request a favorable consideration of this application and the scheduling of a presentation date immediately after our departure from Regis 3, so that I can promptly continue with development work on Uptone and Lectone. So this kind of feels like a audiobook slash reading from a pad, right? Am I going crazy here? Kind of sounds like it. And kind of neat. Okay, can we go down this way? There's so much in here. It's a big ship, so it's understandable, but still. Oh, look at that. We need that for the bridge.
Bingo. This one should do the trick. I just hope I can make it before Rahitra attacks with that bloody Cyclops.
Yeah.
Already.
We have. It's gonna doom us all, most likely. I just want to see if there's anything else I can, Oh my god, who have you been shooting at? He's been long gone and dead, but... Medical note. The patient on the day of admission. Organ functions are normal. Body temperature normal. CRP normal. Visible anxiety disorder affecting dysphonia? Noia? I don't know what that is. Accelerated ECG. Lowered benfluorex. And sleeping problems. Interview. The patient has been deepening his knowledge about the reversal in astrophysical phenomena throughout recent years. 3 weeks and 2 days ago, he formulated a theory of a white hole, antithesis of a black hole. According to the patient, a white hole expels what has been absorbed by a black hole, and when a white hole and a black hole move closer to each other, a tunnel may appear in between them. Diagnosis: anxiety neurosis caused by severe stress, a strained work of the brain in the evening or night hours, and body fatigue. Conclusion: the patient did not define what kind of formations potentially expelled by a white hole and previously absorbed by a black hole implicitly in another dimension caused such a strong anxiety reaction in him. He also didn't specify a reason why the mentioned tunnel would threaten his sense of security. However, his repeated words and created drawings indicate a direct connection between the hypothesis and anxiety neurosis. Recommendation: immediate discontinuation of research, close medical observation, and anti-stress therapy. In case of no improvement, a monthly hibernation. Oh god. Is this person? What? Okay. Protection against the flies. Chemical methods. GABA or GABA can be given to the crew before going to the Regis 3 surface. Too long waiting period before taking effect, crossed out, significantly reduces the crew's ability to perform tasks.
They considered even the most absurd forms
Yeah.
of protection against a cloud. And I don't blame them.
No, I don't blame them either, honestly, because it's I don't know if they're in hibernation. I think a lot of them just died for some reason, which is weird, because how did they die? You don't just sit down and die like this. And their bodies like mummified. Like, this is horrible. What happened? The machine introduces point magnetic impulses into the brain, causing a depolarization current, which stimulates the selected area of the cortex as well as other areas. Consequently, tissue's neuroplasticity and neurogenesis will increase. Preliminary hypothesis: this method will allow subjects to learn languages again and understand complex social situations. Recovering memory, however, is impossible.
So apparently there's hope. We can... No. Wait. The memories won't come back. So much for the hope.
I mean, but if the person can be functional again and not be in a state of just sitting and rocking back and forth, I still think that's hope. Protection against the flies. Electric camouflage? The wiped out brain shows little electrical activity, and according to the latest reports, flies are no longer interested in their victims. Conclusions: we need to hide the activity of healthy brains. Cap of invisibility? Thin metal mesh under the hair. Emission of weak electrical impulses, imitating an erased brain. They be thinking here. No available test subjects. Without further tests, this is just a prototype. Great, lovely. So they never had the chance to actually try it out. Jesus. What's this? Azima's brain shows activity similar to those of a newborn. Will re-stimulating the brain restore consciousness? Treatment: transcranial neuronal stimulation. The use of a grave tapper? Will that do? Well, that sounds scary, using the grave tapper on people who are alive. Potential restoration of cognitive abilities, but what about memories? Yeah, I don't. Shall we? The last piece of paper before we go. According to the last field report, received just before we lost comms, there's one case of resistance to flies activity documented thus far. Despite meeting the cloud, one of the technicians didn't show symptoms of memory erasure and remained cognitively functional. Simply told, flies don't seem to be interested in him. We assume that upon the first contact with the cloud, probably because of stress, he fell into a natural stupor, which caused temporary deprivation of brain activity. It is likely that the cloud then took him for a neutralized individual and thus permanently classified him as harmless. It's only a guesswork hypothesis since, crossed out, we have nothing. We lack data. Is that what happened to us?
Is that why the flies didn't wipe out all of my memory? Because I fell into a natural stupor.
Yeah.
Makes some sense, I guess.
So they classified us as harmless, and that's why we haven't lost our memories? It would make sense, I suppose. God. Okay. Someone went insane in here. Oh, God. Were all of these people infected? Is that why they just stopped functioning and died? Professor Azima, Found outside the base on the 24th day of the mission. Symptoms: lack of awareness, akinesia, mutism, amnesia, no response to complex stimuli. Cause unknown. Wake up set to the 46th day of the mission. Time for research process. 22. Okay. Does this lead? Can't go in there. I guess that's back, no? I mean, something... Beluskas! Okay, so he wasn't here.
He couldn't get out. Poor bastard.
Did. That's sad.
Rahitra must have given them something to calm them down.
Probably,
As
yeah.
he did in a hideout. Huh. This soporific could be useful. Although I prefer not to have to use it.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to. Do I? Oh God, I don't know what to do. Maybe we can convince him to not attack or whatever. I don't know. No, that's not the way. This is the way back, right? I'm so confused. This place is so large. Can I please? We were in here, right? I think we were. This way? I feel so lost. Oh, a minor announcement. Given the general public courtesy of the command, important. Lost a Delbana brand watch with a starfish-like dial face. Oh, someone just lost their watch. In the family for 4 generations, repaired once by a father who was a watchmaker, worn by his astrophysicist son, the phenomenon of cosmic time dilation does not diminish in the sentimental value of the object, nor according to current research does it give any chances to go back in time and not lose the artifact. The kind finder is therefore asked to return it. Yeah, someone lost their watch. It's not that. Where do I get out? Oh God, I feel lost in this place. He has definitely. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Let's go up there. Okay, here we go. Not gonna end well. Whoa, honestly. Not very quick. I was fumbling around for a bit.
I didn't design these elevators, if that's what you're asking.
No, that's not it. You can clearly control them, but... Never mind.
Yeah, why didn't you just get me, huh? Wait, what? Oh, there you are.
Dirac field, ready to activate. Spherical
No, that's a dead body.
anti-proton.
Rahitra!
Here.
There you are.
Now that you're here, why don't you help me?
With what?
With the probes. They're over the battlefield. I do have visuals from the Cyclops here, but I can't do everything on my own. Oh, wait.
I don't think we should do this.
Activity's increasing. They're coming. Are you helping or not? Come on, Yasna. It's about to start. I can't wait any longer.
No. You're on your own. I'm gonna call my commander.
Fine, suit yourself. Just don't disturb me.
What? Okay. Find the radio station.
Where can I find...
You can handle it.
Okay. That's not really what I wanted to say, though. Maybe I should have asked for more information or something. There. I don't know how to deal with this.
Condor over.
Novik?
Novik speaking. The IC Dragonfly unit commander.
Astrogator, it's me.
Uh-oh.
I made it to the Condor's bridge.
What about Rahitra?
He's here with me.
Has it slowed down at all?
On the contrary.
Yeah, no.
There's gonna be direct conflict. Any moment now.
That's not good. May I suggest you...
Did you hear that?
Yes, yes.
It's hard not to.
Oh, what a fucking mess.
Yeah.
I must check on him.
Copy that. Awaiting contact.
Uh-oh. I don't feel good about this. I should have been more smooth talking. Dude.
Rahitra? What's going on?
I don't understand.
What?
It was going so well.
Is it
What
over
was?
now?
The field held. It got so many of them. It's gone completely mad. Now it's wandering around.
Yeah, they took control of it, so that's great.
Amelia.
Yeah, you gave them a super weapon. Fantastic. They're gonna freaking...
They look enraged.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Pissed off like hell.
Listen, I connected with my astrogator. We need to talk about what's next.
Won't leave it like this. I guarantee you.
Rahitra, your men are on their way here.
Yeah.
On the Invincible.
I've heard that before.
Turns out it was true all along.
But if they land now,
Do you hear me?
that's gonna fuck them up.
Sorts everything out.
So Horpak is flying here with company? What an honor. And when will they arrive, if I may ask?
They'll be here soon.
That doesn't help me much.
Look, we'll come back to that later, Rahitra. Just have some patience, okay? For once. I'm going back to the radio. I'll see you in a moment.
Yeah, please don't do anything stupid, because you lost control of that thing because you gave it to the cloud, the flies, whatever. So we lost the thing.
The fight is over.
Well, I think I know the outcome.
Yeah, they have a machine now.
Increased activity from the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. A complete fiasco.
This was to be expected.
Yeah.
You didn't expect the attack to succeed, did you?
No.
If you had seen Rahitra, it was like all the energy had drained out of him.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Cool his impulsiveness, right?
I guess so.
Wait.
He's finally ready to talk. I'd like to talk to him.
Oh, check.
Okay. I'm switching you to the bridge. He should be able to hear you now.
Hello, Condor. This is Astrogator Novik, commander of the IC Dragonfly ship. I repeat, this is Astrogator Novik to the crew of the USCA Condor cruiser. Please come in.
Could you stop with all these? Rohitra, Engineer Rohitra. Among our crew, I'm the last man standing, so to speak, which I guess makes
A big
me
cloud.
Who would have
In
thought?
that case, I'm making an official request to join our forces, to prevent the danger that threatens both sides.
Oh, enough, Novik. That's enough. I agree, officially, and all that jazz. We're already taking steps to eliminate the threat. So far, however, your crew has not been cooperative. Anyway, we stopped playing defense and took the fight to them. The Cloud suffered significant losses.
Playing defense sounds a lot better than we're getting our asses kicked.
Doctor, not now, please.
No, it's true. Fighting against the Cloud is exceptionally difficult. But any opponent can be defeated. All it takes is the right tool.
Yeah, and then we'll die.
What exactly? Let me remind you that we're dealing with a dispersed entity whose technological prowess is still unknown. And it has so far destabilized every machine sent its way. Even the most specialized ones.
Yeah.
That's why I'll keep it simple this time. No electro brains, no memory, only pure energy.
You still haven't answered me, Rahitra.
What? A nuclear weapon? Seriously?
Damn right. I won't leave all this unresolved.
How many warheads do you have?
54. From 30 kilos to 100 megatons.
That's quite an arsenal. Over the top, I'd say.
We really do have enough power.
That's an understatement, Doctor. That
Yeah.
amount of energy could rip the planet to pieces.
Yeah.
I'm not an idiot. I won't send everything at once. I'm preparing 8 smaller warheads.
You
to
what?
start with.
And then?
We'll see.
Are you sure this is a good idea, Rahitra?
Listen, Yasna, I know how it must look to you. A hot-headed guy from the Alliance who wants to use nukes. But put yourself in my shoes. I have 24 hours tops of complete situational awareness. I'm taking action here and now based on my best judgment. I don't know what will happen later. Where will I wake up? In what condition? So I'm going to avenge my people before that happens. And
But
ensure the
vengeance is
safety of those who
no.
survived. They all deserve better than this. I know you understand. You're like me. You would do anything for your crew.
Look, I understand how you feel.
Boy,
Can't
thank you for the
approach
hider.
this problem in terms of revenge. We are dealing with creations of necro-evolution. Dead evolution. And probably non-sentient ones. Taking revenge on the cloud is like...
Whipping the ocean for sinking a ship?
Exactly. Like Xerxes. We won't gain anything from a mindless attack. On the other hand, knowledge about these creations may turn out to be crucial in helping their victims. In helping you, Rahitra.
Yeah.
My memory, you could...
It's possible.
Well, thank you
What for? I haven't done anything.
for reminding me of my mom. But as long as the cloud is a threat to others, my condition comes second.
You, Rahitra, are still reasoning as though we were standing face to face with a thinking opponent. What if these beings are not our enemy at all?
Oh, good one. Are you forgetting how many of us they've already killed?
I will never forget, Rahitra. Still, I can't help feeling that they operate without any strategic plan.
Yeah.
They attack from one incident to another. They're non-sentient, as the doctor put it.
So what, they're stupid? And that's
No.
why they can't be hostile? It's absolute nonsense.
Well, it could be. Yes, sir. What do you think?
They're not stupid or hostile, but rather programmed to react.
Yeah.
To radio waves, to brain waves.
How?
They're breaking down communications to thwart the exchange of information.
So... they see no difference between a man
Yeah.
and a machine? They take our brains for transmitters. That's why they're attacking us?
Exactly.
Wait, what species are you talking about?
Dr. Yasna found various traces of conflict, lasting for hundreds of thousands of generations.
Oh, they certainly competed with the local fauna. We've seen fish that evolved to sense electromagnetic fields.
Yeah, so they can flee from
Underground,
these things.
I found fossils of lizard-like reptiles.
Yep.
Some of them must have been predatory.
Well, I find it hard to believe that any prehistoric reptiles would possess our level of technology.
No, but they have
Not to
brains,
mention
don't they?
ours.
Well, they wouldn't have. But there were other machines here as well.
Other machines?
Yeah.
I don't buy it. It's like some robot fables.
No, Rahitra, these are no fables.
We've seen them.
We've gathered evidence for all this.
How did these machines even
I don't
get
know.
here?
I don't know.
Our cyberneticist had a hypothesis before he lost consciousness.
About the Lyrans.
Yes,
Yeah.
that one.
Lyrans.
Yeah, it's an old
Does ring a
fable.
bell. Wasn't there a book about them?
The Craven's monograph. According to his notes, before the explosion of Zeta Lyra, the 6th planet of the system was inhabited by intelligent beings. Let's say their scout ship landed here and that a disaster occurred. Some kind of reactor explosion, chain reaction. Suffice to say, the wreckage that landed on Regis 3 had no living beings on board.
Only the machine survived.
And then what? They started bashing at each other's tin heads? Doesn't make much sense to me. Machines don't have emotions. They don't argue.
First things first. Millions of years ago, some highly advanced race sent machines to Regis 3. And these were specialized homeostatic mechanisms, left with no one to command them.
Yeah.
As an engineer, you know well how it is. A robot does what it needs to do, whether it serves someone or not. At first, they probably just repaired themselves, or built a home for their dead masters.
Until something forced them to change.
Exactly. Certain types of predator eat anything that moves. So I'm betting they were attacked by a local fauna.
That would make sense, yeah.
The key was that these machines had the ability to produce others as needed. To combat, say, flying reptiles, they started producing flying machines.
That still doesn't explain why they started fighting among themselves. Since they already defeated the living organisms, why keep producing themselves? It makes no sense.
What is a guiding principle of a homeostat? To survive. Apparently the machines pose a threat to one another. They use the same source of energy to function. A common, finite resource.
Okay, but why did some flies survive this? Not something bigger and better.
The way I see it, they were better.
Yeah,
The best. In necroevolution, the bots that used up
definitely the best. Look at that.
resources won. So they miniaturized, or became sedentary. The former process gave rise to the cloud. The latter started this bizarre genre of metal structures, resembling vegetation, which formed the city.
And they're still growing?
yeah. Are they
used to
not?
fight for survival, and now they're just rusting remnants.
Oh, that's
Only
why
one form
we could fall
survived.
through them and shit, right?
The flying microbots that conquered all land areas on Regis 3.
Yeah, the cloud is,
Flies were just the best adapted.
To the conditions of this planet? Yes.
they seem pretty adaptive to me.
So, to summarize, some alien race sent advanced robots to Regis 3. The local dinosaur-like monsters tried to eat them, so the robots produced other robots, which produced more and more robots, until they fell victim to their own overproduction. After a number of iterations, of
Exactly,
more
Alexander.
resources, they spat out the murderous cloud, which took over the planet.
Indeed.
And that's kind of what it
Simply.
looks like
Need a
here,
map
too.
perfectly clear. Makes no sense to farm these creatures. I'll even say it's a greater danger to us than to them.
Yeah.
How else do you imagine defeating the cloud?
But that's the thing. I don't. It's invincible. Yes, sir. Do you agree?
Well,
Yeah, I don't think we should attack.
I very much agree. Another attack would make no difference. Just a few flies are enough for the cloud to regenerate.
what if we destroy their nests?
No, Ritra. Unless we want to destroy the entire planet,
Yeah.
it's impossible to eliminate them all. And even then, there's no guarantee they would die in space. After all, the flies need no air, water, or food, only solar energy.
But what else could we do, if not attack?
Oh, I don't know. Evacuate?
We can leave this place and never come back.
How so? Your commander will swoop down from orbit and pick us up? Or do you have an extra ship up your sleeve?
I'm afraid none of these.
No.
I was thinking about a saucer, or some other vehicle from the Condor.
Don't count on it, Yasna. It's a miracle we arrived on that wreck of a saucer. Nothing else flies around here, I checked. Huh. Done.
You do not press that button. I will fucking sedate you.
One more press of a button. There'll be no turning back.
I think we'll die if we do that, though. I think they will actually be so pissed off.
That was close.
I'm suspending all actions leading to conflict. But what should I do now?
We no longer have any landers. So I hate to say it, but I can't help you. And believe me, I would like nothing better.
Let's send a message to the Invincible. A short report on the status of the crew. And on our discoveries.
You should also introduce yourself as a member of the Commonwealth. It's better not to hide it, as it will only arouse suspicion.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that, Novik. It's up to me to make sure they understand everything.
I hope they
Now,
do.
Let me check on the guys. I want to make sure they're stable. I hope we'll speak again, Astrogator.
Until then, Rahitra.
I'll join you soon.
No hurry, Yasna. Take your time.
I'm just glad you didn't blow everything up.
He's gone.
Doctor,
God, he's right here. Stop talking about it like it's
it was truly an honor.
What?
I'm having a hard time finding the right words.
I know I couldn't keep my mouth shut. Sometimes. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm extremely grateful to you. You could have
Yeah.
flown away so many times, yet you stayed with me until the end. Thank you.
You shouldn't thank me. It was my bounden duty as commander. My only
We're friends.
regret is that I couldn't do more. And that some decisions...
Please don't blame yourself anymore. There's no point. Now Koval and Krauter need you. Understood?
Yes, Mom.
Have a safe journey, Novik.
Thank you, yes, sir. And... see you soon. Over and out.
I really hope we'll see him soon. Is this the end? Is this it? Why would the Invincible even land for us?
Yeah.
You look...
Like shit. I know.
really tired. That's
Yeah,
all
not
I'm
like
gonna
shit.
say.
It's okay.
Because you're
Look good.
trying to be polite.
No,
The
no, no, no.
reliable
I'm not
truth
polite.
is, I look and feel like shit. Will you close it for me?
Of course.
Will I? What about me? What's happening?
And stimulants will help you.
I won't sleep. I can't. You know that. I have to endure somehow.
It won't get to that. Because I'll tell you everything all over again.
No, Yasna. I know me all too well. I won't believe the cloud can't be defeated. Or help you convince the Invincible's crew you're innocent. You'll end up in custody, and they'll just repeat our mistakes. It's a strange feeling. Remaining conscious in the hibernator.
You clearly haven't visited the infirmary often. This is a standard procedure for a long recovery.
Will you take another look at Landor and Spluskas?
Of course. Where are they?
I'm doing it now. Don't worry.
Thanks. Are you still wondering whether to go to the nest? This is probably your last chance. If you want to make it before the Invincible arrives, it would be good to have you here. When they come, the journey there and back will take you about 12 hours.
We're staying, right? We're not going anywhere.
I'm not going. I know it's a unique opportunity to get closer to this phenomenon. And I might never get another chance. But I've thought about it a lot, and I'd rather stay here with you. Now rest. You should save your strength for their arrival.
So we could have gone over there to do some research. But honestly, I don't want to. Coming?
Too heavy. Hands become.
Are they not coming?
Down you go, oh bright sun. Night is not that scary.
There!
At last, they've arrived. Rahitra, do you hear? They're landing now.
So far away though. That's not good.
Rahitra?
You dead? The end? What do you mean the end? Are we gonna be okay? Are they gonna blame us for everything? Is Roro okay? I need to replay this. I want to make some other decisions and see if I can save people. Or if I'll just do the same mistakes again, and then, or maybe I'll die even earlier, or... Okay. Well then. So, if I would have gone over to the cloud, do you think I would have died?
To have you here when they come.
Let's just go see what happens then.
About it for a while, and it's something I just have to do. I might be the only person who can make contact to understand.
I know. But you will come back, won't you?
I intend to.
Yeah, sure. Sorry for calling him Roro, but it was easier than the other thing because I keep forgetting his name. Oh! Well, we're here. Oh. They look kind of scary and interesting and beautiful at the same time, don't they? These particles or the flies, or I'm getting chills. I have chills down my legs. Getting them goosebumps. Right now, it feels like they're not seeing me as a threat, though. So maybe this is for the better. Maybe we could actually understand something. Oh, it's getting thicker, guys. Sorry for shooting at you before, by the way. Screaming at him. Oh, boy. I'm letting them go. Huh? Is that it? Shit. It is. Go be with your family. No, I don't want to be a hand puppet. Don't put it up my... Oh my god. That's my face. That's Yasna, no? What is it? What is it with these endings, man? But they recognized us. They made the face of Yasna.